Welcome back. Things have returned to normal in Bozeman after a semi-truck hauling more than 400 beehives crashed on the side of the road earlier this week. MTN's Cody Boyer went back to that crash scene, bee stings and all. He brings us the latest.
Now, from my vantage point here in the ditch where it actually happened, you can still see quite a bit of the aftermath from last night. Now, you can also look close at the ground near where it happened and see hundreds of bees, many dead, some are still alive. Now, crews say the bees were an issue on their own, on top of there being a language barrier between the two drivers that were actually inside the truck. Still, the beekeeper called to the scene says it was incredible that this ended well.
It was a great ending to what could have been just a disaster.
The first problem was easy to see. Swarms of bees covering the double tractor trailer on Durston Road last night.
The occupants and drivers of the truck were very fortunate that they walked away uninjured.
Steve Thorson, experienced beekeeper and owner of Montana Honey Bee Company, was called in to help.
There was talk about bringing the fire department in and foaming them. I tried to talk them out of that and say, let's try to save them if we can.
Thorson says Mother Nature worked in their favor.
It was a cool day. The other big thing is when the truck was uprighted, it was almost dark. And when it's dark out, the bees are a lot more docile.
Thorson adds, if you do the math, that's over 130 million bees altogether.
About 4 pounds would be about 12,000. That's a lot.
Apiarists like Steve say losing only a single pound of bees out of 40,000 is pretty amazing. That's only about 1,000 bees.
There's 412 hives on that truck. I would be really surprised if more than 2 of them were damaged.
And according to Thorson, they shouldn't have been driving there in the first place.
They had no business being on Durston and Gooch Hill. And evidently they got mixed up with Google Maps and they should have been going down Huffine.
Gallatin County Sheriff Brian Gutkin agrees this could have been avoided.
It's speed. You know, I mean, the whole idea is to drive safely, know what's in front of you, and to be driving accordingly.
A few stings aside, he adds this could have ended a lot worse.
We could have ended up killing millions and millions of bees yesterday. Didn't have to.
Thorson adds the cargo was worth over $100,000 and also notes that no one in the immediate area was in any other danger, despite some of the crew having some bee stings. Now, despite what happened, the bees are on their way back to North Dakota. In Bozeman, Cody Boyer, MTN News.
Wow, amazing to see how many of those survived, and good thing too.
Right.
We need the bees.